welcome to August Favorites. I have quite a bit of stuff, you guys, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. August in general was, I think it was a pretty good month. It was a month of travels, and so I had to use a lot of things that would do like a double job, if you know what I mean. But overall, it was a great month, and I'm looking forward to September. September is my birthday month, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be making any big purchase since I got, let's just start with this beauty, which I'm gonna feature you guys. I know that technically it's not my August favorite because I just got it right in mid-August, so I cannot, you know, tell you that this is my favorite yet, but I'll be definitely using in the month of September this month, so I'm very excited. But I just want to show you guys anyway, for those who didn't see my unboxing from Poland. I'll link it down below. You can check that's yeah, it's like 2 videos now. So yeah, I really love it, you guys. So I hope this is going to be my September favorites. I already started using it, obviously, and so far so good, but I just want to mention it. This is just such a great item, you guys. I just love this bag so much. Alright, so I'm gonna jump into my real favorites now. I'm gonna start with Perfume. This is the perfume that I haven't really talked about much on my channel, other than it was a part of my like perfume collections, but I absolutely love. I kind of rediscovered it this month, and I'm talking about the Dune by Christian Dior. You guys, this perfume's the very first time I purchased when I was in college. And a friend of mine, she's from Korea, and she always wore that scent, and I just love it so much. So one time I just, you know, like, just tell me what it is. And you know, for me back then it was very expensive, but I saved up some money and I splurged, and I remember buying a bottle of that perfume, and I just love it, you guys. This is, of course, this is not the same bottle. This is such a sophisticated sound. This is such a sophisticated scent. It's just elegant. It screams like lady. It's not a floral scent by any means. It's rather kind of strong scent, but you guys, it's beautiful. You just have to try it because I love it. If you haven't, yeah, if you haven't smelled this is, and it's really like lasts for a long day, you know, for the whole day if you just use it. So I highly recommend, one of my faves, and I'm just glad I kind of dig it from, you know, like the last kind of section of my perfumes, because I haven't really used it in a while, and I was like, wow, the Dune. So yeah, I really have been into it, you guys. It's such a beautiful scent. All right, continue with some color items, the cosmetics. So because of the travels, I try to be kind of compact and you know, take less product with me, travel with less product, but at the same time don't compromise on anything. So I was using this NARS palette, you guys, that I picked up a couple of months ago, and I'm sure I shared this with you. This palette is still available. This is the blush palette, you guys, and I love it. I know it doesn't look like I touched this much, but you guys, these blushes are so incredibly pigmented that it's just no way, you know, I mean, you probably will have to use it for a year non-stop in order to see like a serious, you know, like dent in it. This one, you guys, this is like a highlighter. So of course this doubled as my highlighter, and especially I love these 2 blushes, all right, and this one, I know it looks a little bit scary, but this is like kind of a cool tone, you guys, like lilac-y. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful on my fair skin. I just love it, you guys. So I highly recommend this palette. I'm gonna link it down below. I think it's beautiful, and it's perfect for travels. The eyeshadow palettes that I took with me for my trips this month, and I used most of the month, was the IT Cosmetic Naturally Pretty palette. You guys, this is such an old palette, but I was, again, when I travel, I try to find things that I can, you know, have a lots of use as of one item. So this is how it looks like, you guys. Sorry if it's blinding you a little bit. Oh, that's not good. As you can see, I hit a pen on couple of on this one, and my favorite color, you guys, is the sunrise. I think I'm keeping it upside down. I love the sunrise. It's like such a perfect crease color, and I love all the little pink, you know, colors that are in this palette. And then you have this big pair. Those are all mattes, by the way, if you're not familiar with that palette. And then this one, you guys, is like a pearl, kind of shimmery. You can put on top of the any shadows just to make it more kind of shimmery, you know, look to your eye. But this was just perfect, and I just took you know, sometimes I'll take like a Stila, one of those shimmers eyeshadows as well, and I'll mix it with this. But this one on its own is just perfect, you guys. That's what I wore like all the time, just a quick looks. And I kind of dig the, you know, the matte eyeshadow. I was just kind of digging the matte eyeshadow look for this month, so I really like it. I was actually considering to buying a new palette, because I have this for a little while, probably 2-3 years. So I assume this should be already changed by now. But anyway, let's keep going. Speaking of eyeshadows, I'm gonna share with you one brush which I'm obsessed. I got it almost a year ago when I was in Poland. But this brush is available in the US. This is by Inglot company. If you haven't heard about the Inglot, you guys, this is a Polish brand. And the Inglot, Wojciech Inglot, was the man. He was a chemist, and he was one of the very first people in Poland who actually started developing cosmetics, color cosmetics in Poland. And he passed away quite some time ago, and actually the company is just, you know, developing, and they are pretty much, you know, growing throughout the whole world now, so you can easily get this stuff. Even Macy's carry Inglot. You can get on inglot.com, and they have a US site. This brush, you guys, is just ginormous. Okay, like this is the eye brush. Well, okay, let's just go back for a second. It's 4SS. Technically it's your eye brush, okay, but it's, you can see how ginormous it is next to my eye, you guys. But I love it for the crease color. I don't know what it is, but if I put, let's say if I use the sunrise color from my Naturally Pretty palette, which is this one, and I just kind of go around back and forth, it puts your crease color on so quickly. It's just great. I just love it. And I didn't think before to use it for the eyeshadow, because, you know, as you can see, it's pretty large. This is also perfect if you like to use for highlighter. Okay, some people like, I like a little bit bigger brush for highlighter, so I don't really use it for highlighter, but I think it would be great if you want to do that as well. So yeah, I highly recommend, and those brushes, you guys, are amazing. Quality is just beautiful. I wash it so many times, and it's just perfect, and I love it. All right, speaking of, let's keep going. Yeah, speaking of makeup, let's keep going with the makeup. Couple of more things. You know, when I went to Poland, I forgot to take my kind of a contour. I always like to contour my nose a little bit, and my favorite item, which I never share with you guys, is this Kevyn Aucoin, what is it called? It's sculpturing powder, and I have it in a color light. And I just like to kind of contour my nose a little bit, and sometimes I'll put a little contour here on my, you know, cheeks. But I forgot to take this with me, you guys, and I was, you know, my hometown is a very small hometown. There's no Sephora in there where I grew up, and there's no Sephora in the little town where the wedding was, you know, my cousin's wedding. And I went to like a local drugstore, and I was just trying to get any, you know, like a sculpture kind of powder. They did not have anything whatsoever. They had like bronzers and, you know, other stuff, and I was looking something with more like a cool tone, so actually looks like the, you know, something that you can use for contour. I ended up buying something, but I hate it, so I actually left it with my sister, because it's just, it was horrible. So if you're looking for a good, like a natural contour, Kevyn Aucoin is awesome. I'll link it down below so you can go ahead and check it out. Also, the I I love this foundation, you guys, which is perfect for travel because it's small and it's in a plastic tube. This is only 1 ounce, 21 mil, so it's not even a 1 ounce. Ridiculously expensive, Claire de Peau. What is it called? Radiant Cream Foundation. There we go, you guys. Like I said, ridiculously expensive, not even 1 ounce of the product, but it's beautiful. That's what I'm having on right now. I cannot tell you guys, like, I use it non-stop for the entire month. As you can see, I mean, you can see that I squeeze quite a bit out of this, but a little bit goes a long way. It's very full coverage. You can build it up if you need a little bit more. I love this foundation. It is expensive again, but I love it, you guys. If you're looking for a really good foundation, you know, for more like mature skin, it's beautiful. I'll highly, highly recommend it. And with this, I really love, I know this is oldie but goodie, you guys, MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It just works for me so well recently, especially in this heat, and it doubles as your eyeshadow base. So if you haven't tried a MAC Pro Longwear, it's beautiful, you guys. Don't wait, because this is such a great product. And then the new discovery of the month was the Dior Show Pump and Volume Mascara. This is like a little sample that I got from Sephora, I guess with one of the purchases. And this is gorgeous, you guys. I just use it. There we go, that's the name. I just use it so much this month. I still have a little bit left in here. I have it on today. It's just such a great mascara. I just cannot buy it yet, like a full size, because I have quite a backup of like my favorite Chanel, Volume de Chanel, which I love, but I think this one is even better. So as soon as I'm gonna be done with my Chanels, I'm gonna purchase the Dior. And the last cosmetic item before I go to my, oh no, I'm sorry, 2 more, before I go to my other stuff, is the, what is it called? Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. So this is the famous Chanel bronzer, cream bronzer. This is actually like my second package, you guys. I already used up once, and as you can see, I have a nice dent in this one as well. I have this on today. This is such a beautiful natural bronzer. Recently I've been like putting my beauty blender here and just slightly, you know, tapping around my cheek and, you know, forehead. It's such a beautiful cream bronzer, and it's very natural looking, and I love it for the summer because it's cream, you know, it doesn't feel like you put much powders on you. So if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend. This is like one of my all-time faves, you guys. So, and I especially like to use it in the summer when it's too hot, you know, when it's hot, it's nicer. I feel like it's nicer to have, you know, some cream products on you. And the last thing, you guys, from the cosmetics is this Morphe setting spray. I love this thing. I think I purchased it in July, and I think I haul it in one of my videos, Ulta video. This is so beautiful, you guys. I mean, look at the mist. I don't want to spray on my bag, so, but look at the mist, you guys. Can you see it? I mean, this is amazing. It's just such a fine mist, and it just sets your makeup beautiful. I love it. I love it, and it's not expensive. I think it was about $15, so it's half of price of the Urban Decay setting spray, which I loved as well. But this is beautiful, you guys. I just highly recommend. If you haven't tried yet, run to Ulta, or you can order it. It's just such a great setting spray. All right, let's go to the fashion. Couple of items. I'm gonna start with the 2 jewelry items that I have been wearing non-stop recently. So the first one, you guys, is the Kendra Scott necklace. This is her typical kind of tassel necklace. I love long necklaces. That's just my jam, you guys. Brooches and long necklaces. That's what I can wear all day long. So it comes obviously with this pretty, you know, pretty long chain, and it comes with many different stones. So the one that I purchased, was it over a year ago, I think. I purchased with this kind of neutral looking stone. I don't really know exactly what it is, and mine is a silver tone, but you can get it gold tone. I believe now they have a rose tone as well. I will link them down below. You can get them in Nordstrom. That's probably the easiest way, or if you have a Kendra's Cut boutique near you, just go and check it out, because those are such a nice, like, you know, fun necklaces and, you know, fashion kind of jewelry. And they really wear very nicely. I mean, I have it for a year, over a year, and it's just wears beautifully. I have no issues so far. And another thing that I have been wearing this month is this Chanel brooch. This is my newest brooch. I took it with me to Poland. I wear it on a dress that I wore for the wedding, and it's just, I got so many compliments, you guys. And so far, I have no problem with this brooch. I know there's usually issues with the crystals or some, you know, pearls, if there's any that, you know, might be falling off, but so far it's so good. Love it. Alright, the bag that I took with me besides the backpack, you know, when I traveled, and usually I take this with me when I go anywhere, is my Eva clutch. I love Eva clutch, guys. I know it's discontinued. You can still get it on the pre-owned market, but this is such a great bag. I love the fact that you can, again, if you go out, you can wear it just using this little chain, and you can just go at night and have fun. Or you have an option of the crossbody, which is right here, and you can just wear it during the day, crossbody. And I packed this with me into the suitcase, and this is the bag that I wore most of the time on my Polish trip, because all I had to do is just to have a little small zippy coin purse, which I use as my wallet, and then I put my cell phone and lipstick, and that's it. I was good to go. So Eva clutch is just beautiful. Again, I was using this particular zippy coin purse, and I got so many questions about this print, you guys. I guess people don't really realize in Poland that Louis Vuitton does this kind of limited edition pieces. My sister was like, why is it on? Why is it on? Like she expected, you know, to be like all plain. And I was explaining to her, they have plain, they have all plain, but this is like limited edition piece. But I don't know, she was not digging it for some reason. But this is just so beautiful, you guys. I still have some Polish money in here, so I have to clean it up. But I love the interior. It's just so pretty and red, as you can see. It's just, so I kept the coins in here, as you can see, and then I folded some Polish money right in here, so it works perfectly. And then obviously you have some room for like a credit cards here on the side, which I had with me, and yeah, it's good to go. So that worked perfectly. That was like my perfect little you know, duo. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is something that I use, you know, mainly keep in my backpack, or because obviously this wouldn't fit in my Eva clutch. This is my Toilet 315. So I had my you know, like little lip moisturizers, because when I travel, when I fly, when I drive, I just have to moisture my lips. I don't know, there's just something about it. I had my mask, which I put on during the flight in this. I had my you know, like pen and antibacterial, what do you call the lotion, and then I had my hand lotion, and you know, little things that just need during the travel. And this little guy will fit it all, and I just put it in my backpack, and it was perfect. So you probably saw the video of me packing my backpack. So yeah, this is such a handy little item from Louis Vuitton, and I love it. So that's it, you guys. I know it sounds pretty long. I had a lot of stuff, but I want to share with you all these goodies that I've been loving this month. And we'll see what the September now will bring. I'm so looking forward to fall, you guys. I love fall and I love spring. So yeah. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and click on the notification bell. I try to post 2 videos a week if I can, but now the kind of school year starts rolling, and I'm sure I'm gonna get busy, but I'll try to stick to my schedule. And yeah, thank you so much for your comment, and yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you soon.